Gervonta Davis's training sessions have been the talk of the boxing world since Netflix released a new episode of their series of his training camp experience. The narrator began the video with the words, "A journey of redemption, a champion seeking to win hearts and win rounds again and hoping this would be his time again." The video showed Gervonta Davis bursting through the gym with such vigor and intensity as he used to have in the past when he was often declared the face of boxing. Not the most desired boxing match according to boxing fans, but Tank is treating it like all he's got. He's placing his life on the line, taking what might be the biggest risk of his career to prove his doubters wrong and show the boxing world that the tank isn't empty yet. It might be an exhibition, but the rules are boxing rules and knockouts are allowed. And what Tank is working towards is knocking out the cruiserweight Jake Paul. Gervonta Davis is becoming a beast in preparation for Lamont Roach, and even his training and sparring partners can feel it. As part of his preparation against Jake Paul, Gervonta Davis has employed the services of bigger sparring partners, having seen that Jake Paul is way bigger than him, with a good number of weight classes between them. Alongside the sparring partners, Gervonta Davis has also opened up his gym to a few professional boxers who were training for a fight. During his training on the punching bag and in his sparring sessions, Tank is beginning to punch harder and hit his training partner with mean intentions, hoping that his punches carry more power and can do enough damage to the heavy Jake Paul.
Oh, there you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Take deep breaths when you want. Take deep breaths. Right. Take deep breaths.
The Netflix video revealed the kind of Gervonta Davis his fans want to see, the hungry and motivated Tank, and not the one that looked discouraged against Lamont Roach.
Wake up. Don't do it to him. Put it on his ass.
One of the comments read, "Tank is getting into beast mode." I think he knows what went wrong in his last fight already. If he had let his hands go more against his last opponent, he'd have caught him. Another added, "No jokes with Tank at this moment. Man needs to get into violent mode to beat Jake Paul. Being friendly and cool didn't help him. He needs that killer instinct back, and he'd better let his partners feel the hit."
I said, I don't want to say names, be a name dropper, but I seen that man stop 54. I should get some stock in Gervonta Davis for how much I pumped that man up. He earned it.
Yeah,
but
I said, but you the only one to be real about it. You the only one.
154 pounders. I've seen him. I don't want to say names. I'm already a name dropper.
No, we don't do that.
16.
Yeah.
But here's what I tell other people. I said, what you guys don't understand. I love Shakur. I know Shakur for a long time, but at the end of the day.
Oh, there you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Take deep breaths when you want. Take deep breaths. Right. Take deep breaths.
Jumping. There you go. Jump. There you go.
A third wrote, "I don't just feel like this guy's got it anymore. We'll discover when the Jake Paul fight happens." I see the improvement here, though. The fourth added, "Tank falls to the ground on November 14th. Mark my words, the size difference is too crazy. It's not even a catch weight. He's just lost everything that made him special. He's struggling so hard to find himself when he's lost already. That's sad. I hope Jake Paul gets the win."
Beast one. Let's go.
Other boxing fans who were seeing this for the first time couldn't hide their surprise. Damn, this is just how the fight will go. Boxing is more about skill than size. No way a YouTuber beats a boxer as skilled as Tank, a fan said. Another added, I don't know those fans who really think there's any sense in this matchup. It's a younger version of Tyson and Jake. Nothing new or special.
Jake Paul versus Gervonta Davis.
Oh, I don't care. I don't think anyone cares, man. No one cares. No.
While Davis has enlisted the help of heavyweight sparring partners to prepare him for the 6 feet 2 inches cruiserweight Paul, the social media star isn't too worried about a photo shared on Instagram recently. Gervonta Davis shared a photo to his Instagram story showing himself training with a considerably bigger sparring partner. The picture quickly made the rounds on social media, making its way to Jake Paul's feed. The social media star didn't seem too concerned, however, writing on his Instagram story alongside a repost of Davis's story.
We know he's going to be definitely frustrated. You know, he's slower. You know, his arm reach not that much longer. We just gotta wait and see it till we get in there and test the waters. But I'm for sure though that he decent and he gonna hold up for a couple rounds. But once it get hot in there, you know.
Gervonta sparring a guy with cankles. Buddy, bring in a real athlete, I'm telling you. The pair is doing everything possible to get the atmosphere intense for their fight, and it's getting very real and messy between them, as Jake blamed Gervonta Davis for manufacturing the fake AI videos of him that's been going viral. After a series of deepfake videos depicted Jake Paul coming out as a BI, the influencer and boxer has responded to the eerily realistic clips, slamming them for not being funny. This new viral trend has taken over TikTok, and there are multiple videos doing the rounds that look and feel very real. It also brings to light the nefarious use of artificial intelligence in ways that could hurt people. Recently, many users stumbled upon various clips of influencer and boxer Jake Paul coming out as a woman. In one of the videos, Paul can be seen sitting in front of a pride flag while trying to apply fake eyelashes. In another, the boxer wearing multicolored eyeshadow says that he is a woman. The video also featured pride-themed boxing gloves. Feels good to finally breathe and be myself, Paul says in the video. In another video, the personality appears in a pink ballet costume and in full glam makeup. There are plenty more videos like these.
I'm coming for you, Tank.
Jake Paul took to TikTok to address these videos with a clip of his real self. It's honestly not even a joke, Paul said in the video. In another post from the boxer, his fiancée can be heard voicing concerns about the video. I don't like it, it's not funny. People believe it, speed skater Yuta Leerdam can be heard saying. Many viewers admitted that it was hard to tell the difference between the AI Jake Paul and the real one, voicing some real concerns about the use of artificial intelligence to harass or bully someone. Though some fans were observant enough to notice that the AI Jake Paul had several inconsistencies, like missing fingers and tattoos, the hype is real and getting hotter by the day. Gervonta Tank Davis and Jake Paul are set to square off in a high-profile exhibition bout on November 15th in Miami. The fight, scheduled at a catchweight of 195 pounds, has already sparked headlines not just for the matchup, but for the jaw-dropping $2 million wager each fighter has placed on their own victory.
Come on. Oh, there you go. There you go. Oh, there you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Take deep breaths when you walk. Take deep breaths. Right.
The first face-off between the two was surprisingly calm. Jake Paul tried to stir the pot, but Davis remained cool, hands in his pockets, unfazed by Paul's antics, including crouching down to match Davis's 5 feet 5 inches frame. But things escalated quickly in their latest encounter. Davis shoved Paul, who fired back with a chest slap, turning the tension up a notch. During a press conference in New York, a reporter asked Paul if he'd bet $500,000 on himself. His response? Easy, easy. Let's make it $1 million. That lit a fire under Davis, who shot back, let's make it $2 million. The two sealed the deal with a handshake, locking in one of the most expensive side bets in boxing history.
What makes you think that you can be the fighter to stop him? And if you can't stop him, do you think you can stop him?
Yeah, for sure. I think I can stop him. I'm much quicker than him. He's much stronger, much bigger, but we all know that tall fighters is a taller fighter. A shorter person is hard to fight a taller person. So, a taller person is hard to fight a shorter person. So.
Moments after the November 14th Jake Paul vs. Gervonta Davis exhibition was announced Wednesday, Paul grabbed his megaphone to fire off the first shots on social media. Size versus speed, power versus precision, one will rise and one will fall, said Paul, who, as a cruiserweight, is 7 divisions bigger than his lightweight opponent. The 6'1" Paul also will sport a 7.5-inch height advantage and 9.5-inch reach advantage. Gervonta has been disrespecting my name for too long. His nickname might be Tank, but I'm an FPV drone, and I'm about to disable the tiny boy. Yes, he's one of the top pound-for-pound boxers in the world, but my motto is anyone, anytime, any place, against all odds. And I like my odds. Paul then posted a picture of a box of tissues and said, "Supplying these for my Twitter timeline right now." He also posted an edited photo of Davis positioned next to a wedding cake and said, "About the same size." Other posts by Paul featured 50 Cent's hit songs Boxing Straight to the Bank and If I Can't, as he seemingly trolled detractors for once again defying odds to secure a notable opponent and making a boatload of money while doing so.
Turns out he can't read just like Floyd.
Oh, MVP. MP. Oh,
You got a champ.
I'm not worried about that.
You got a champ.
People talk all day. It's cool.
How is training for something like this? Obviously smaller.
The dance between Davis, 30, and Paul, 28, arrives nearly a year to the date after Paul fought 58-year-old Mike Tyson, as the aging heavyweight icon proved his best days were behind him during a highly anticipated event that was sanctioned as a professional 8-round bout at 2 minutes each with 14-ounce gloves. After beating Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. by unanimous decision in June, Paul tried to get a deal done to fight Anthony Joshua, but the matchup never materialized against the former 2-time heavyweight champion.
I want to side bet you. I got Jake winning.
We already side betted though.
We already did. What was the bet?
200.
Let's go 250.
Let's go 500.
No, hell no. See, Jake, that's what, Jake!
Come on, Aiden, you have to take it, bro.
Jake, y'all are making $50 million for this on Netflix. I can't do it. You split the bet with me, 250, 250.
Easy. Let's make it $1 million.
Whoa.
Let's make it 2.
Jake.
That limelight too long. They want to take that they want somebody else to come take that spot. That's why it's always like, come on, bro. That's what happened with Floyd. Y'all seen him too much, and once y'all seen him so much, y'all start hating on it. Like, it turned from love to hate. You know?
Next question.
How you doing, Tank? Jake MacArthur from Casual Corner.
On Wednesday, Paul suggested that such a fight could still come to fruition in the future. "First, I'm going to kill David, then I will go on to slaughter Goliath," he said. The only thing we know is that the circus will meet boxing in about 3 months.
My headspace that I'm in now is way better than where I was before, and that's the only thing that matters to me. Again, this fight gonna be exciting. I feel as though it's
YouTuber turned boxer Jake Paul seriously ahead of their boxing exhibition on the 14th of November at the CENSORED Center in Miami, Florida. My advice to Tank, I would say take Jake seriously, former UFC champion Tyron Woodley said, according to Fruity King. Woodley is well aware of the threat Paul can pose. Overlook him, and one could turn into a meme just like previous Paul opponents like Nate Robinson and Ben Askren. Woodley even fought Paul twice, a split decision loss in August 2021 before a more ruthless rematch in which he lost by knockout in the 6th round.
You know, if you like that YouTube fake boxing stuff, cool. If you're a real boxing fan, who doesn't like that, I feel them on that. But as a boxer, you know, if your heart's not in it, go get your money. I mean, at the end of the day, it's you in there and nobody else. So go get your money if your heart's not in it. But if you're fighting for legacy, that's not the way to go. That should be like your last fight. Yeah, the last thing you do, you know, if you're trying to, you know, build a legacy. But I don't think he chases legacy no more. Like he even said,
should Tank treat Paul as a lesser opponent, then it could be his own undoing, Woodley said. Tank will be the 14th fight of Paul's burgeoning career in combat sports and represents a new kind of challenge as he's a credible world champion, a legitimate knockout puncher, and unlike other Paul opponents, is in the prime of his career in boxing. Regardless, it comes with a caveat as there will be a 60-pound weight difference between them. For a fighter that's on Tank's level to go into a fight with somebody that on paper has not even had the amateur career he had, let alone the professional career, he needs to take him seriously and recognize Jake has the motivation to prove people wrong, Woodley said this week.
Tank, you're giving up 40 pounds, 50 pounds to Jake. Considering he's much bigger, is this one of the biggest challenges of your career?
I can't say right now. I ain't been in the ring with him. You know?
And for Jake, is this the biggest, toughest challenge of your career?
Yeah, 100%. This is a top 10 pound-for-pound fighter. You know, there's been a lot of criticism on fight a pro boxer, fight someone your age, all this stuff, and Tank has stepped up to the plate.
He continued, even though Tank is a powerful puncher, you're going up to fighting somebody at 195 pounds. It's a whole different level of power, and you got to be able to get close to him. His reach advantage is going to have you by at least 5 or 6 inches, and Jake's smart enough to keep you away from him. That's when Woodley reiterated the danger of boxing in a half-hearted approach. And if you keep forcing the issue, you can walk onto a punch, so I would take it seriously.
$1 million total. Yeah.
Shake on it.
Jake, $1 million.
$2 mil?
2 mil?
$2 mil. Let's do it.
Right here, 2 mil.
Jake,
$2 mil.
Jake.
Easy work, bro.
2 mil? Oh, they're shaking lefty.
$2 mil.
There we go.
Oh my God. Oh.
How much you want to bet?
I'm betting that you guys put on the biggest event of the year.
No, let's bet.
I'm not betting on
It's
the
your
fight.
guy.
I'm not betting on the fight.
However, Gervonta Davis doesn't care if boxing fans are bothered by him fighting Jake Paul rather than taking a rematch with Lamont Roach. The unbeaten World Boxing Association lightweight champion stated exactly that during a press conference Monday night in New York to promote his November 14th bout with Paul at CENSORED Center in Miami.
What are you talking about?
What
does he have to do with this?
Let anything, you know what I'm talking about. Let anything. Nah, I don't have to say it right now. Don't worry about it. I don't got to say it up here. Let anything happen. And I'm going to show you and him.
Why should I care? Why should I care what they think when y'all switch? Davis asked. Somebody can have a bad day, and y'all switch on who y'all favorite fighter is or who this person is supposed to fight. Like y'all need to sit back and be fans and just enjoy the sport. Y'all even talk about people's personal lives. Like when it comes to that?
So for Daily Mail, Gervonta, a lot of boxing fans aren't happy with the fact you've taken this fight rather than the Roach rematch, fights with the likes of Shakur, Devin Haney, Teofimo, etc. What do you make of that reaction? And can we still expect to see those fights?
Why should I care? What they think? When y'all switch somebody can have a bad day and y'all switching on who y'all favorite fighter is or who this person is supposed to fight. Like y'all need to sit back and be fans and just enjoy the sport. Like y'all.
Davis is obviously bothered by the public's reaction to his 12-round majority draw with Roach on March 1st at Barclays Center in Brooklyn. The powerful southpaw from Baltimore entered the ring as a 16-1 favorite, yet Roach gave Davis the most difficult fight of his career. If referee Steve Willis correctly called a knockdown when Davis took a knee early in the 9th round, the three-division champion would have lost on the scorecards.
For boxing, can continue watching boxing.
Do you expect Jake to win because he's so much bigger, or do you think Tank, just being Tank, is going to have his way? Like, it's weird, right? 50 pounds?
It's super weird, man. Super tall. I don't know what's going to happen, man. Like, at the end of the day, it's going to be entertaining. I want to see what happens there, and we might have a surprise, or, either way, it's going to be a surprise if Tank can knock out
Davis, seemingly intent to redeem himself, exercised his contractual right to an immediate rematch with Roach. It was pushed back twice, however, before Baltimore's Davis ultimately decided to oppose Paul in a higher-profile event Netflix will stream worldwide. Paul, a cruiserweight, most recently weighed in 65 pounds higher than Davis. The rules regarding their fight haven't been specified. The prevailing opinion is Davis didn't want to fight Roach again. Davis, 30, argued Monday that he is held to a different standard than some of his contemporaries. "And y'all keep on talking about fighting somebody?" Davis said before alluding to Shakur Stevenson.
Tank has stepped up to the plate. He said it in a podcast. He said, I'm the guy. I'm the guy to beat him, for him to fight a pro boxer, for him to fight someone his own age. So here we are. This is definitely the toughest test.
Hey, how you doing? My question's for Jake. Chris here with Boxing with Chris. Jake, when I spoke to you in March at the Tank Roach, you seemed disappointed. It seemed that this fight was not going to happen. How were the terms revisited, and how are we here today?
This is the biggest fight in boxing. I think all parties align.
Didn't he just have a fight? What happened? He won, right? But how does he look in it? Exactly. But y'all say something different when it's me, right? Because y'all want me to lose when y'all see people in that limelight too long. They want somebody else to come take that spot. That's what happened with Floyd Mayweather. Y'all saw him too much, and once y'all saw him so much, y'all started hating on him. It turned from love to hate. And that's all for now. For the very best updates on news, moments, events, and actions in the world of boxing, stay connected with us by subscribing to our YouTube channel, and don't forget to turn on notifications to get notified when we drop quality contents like this. Until next time, peace out.